Today is June 7th and getting ready to do hive inspections. Hive number 3. Hive number 3, June 7th, 2026. This is a swarm that came into the apiary around a month ago, and then we moved them over to a regular hive box a week or so ago, so just checking in on them. So far when I've been in there, they've been pretty calm, showed plenty of brood, showed plenty of food. So if that's the case, I may add a super. We'll see what they need. Just take a look, see if we see, number 1, evidence of the queen, number 2, if space is getting tight, because they seem very active. I would like to make sure they don't swarm so they're big enough to make it through the fall and the winter strong. So again, this is hive number 3. Hey girls. Just gonna take a peek. There's the lid. Not huge. A couple hive beetles here on the leg. Just gonna smush them while I'm here. Bees don't seem to mind a little help. That's for sure. Alright. Shouldn't take too long. Oh goodness. There it goes. Just a quick check. See how they're doing. Looks like maybe 3 hive beetles in there. Not bad. Pretty good. Get the smoke out of the way so I don't block the view or upset them too much. Okay, they're starting to draw out the comb on this last frame. Same on this outside. So that's a good thing. Just gonna set it to the side for a moment. And take a look a little further in. And again, drawing out comb. It was really heavily waxed. I waxed it really heavily so it would be a lot less taxing on them to draw out comb. And they are, so that's good. So first 2 frames that were empty frames, heavily waxed, are now being drawn out. Third frame, brood in the center, pollen patties, and nectar honey around the edges. Looks good. On the back, there's not a lot of places for her to lay. There are some. I do not see any larvae. I only see a few brood cells. So let me put that back in the same order I got it in. Check the next one. This will be number 4. Oh wow, that's a nice pattern. Right in the center, and does have larvae. Looks like 7-day-old larvae out on the edges. So larvae. Just peeking to see if I see the queen, and you can see the brood here. Gonna swing it around the other way. I don't see any brood on this side. Looks like they do have some, looks like 7-day-old larva that's not capped yet, and a little younger larva as well. So looks good. Slide that back in there. Look at the next one. Hey girls. So this is number 5, and oh, this is almost completely full of brood. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. Oh man, and I see the back side is just as beautiful. It is a gorgeous frame of brood and honey. Okay, next frame, this will be number 6. So I've got 3 frames of brood, varying ages so far. Okay, so we've got some brood. It's a little more wonky frame. It doesn't have, looks like it doesn't really have a plastic foundation, unless it's, no, it looks more like it's all just comb. Didn't even know I had that in there. Okay, so that's all right. It's got pollen patty around the edges, brood through the center. Again, I don't see the queen, but I'm just doing a quick scan for a larger bee. I don't think she'd be on that frame though, because it's a little bit full. Now this frame, she might be, because there's some brood. You can see some brood, but pollen patty up top, honey up top, and some open cells in the middle. Trying to see if I can look down in there to see what's in there. Okay, let me leave them alone. They're doing great, but they're being nice and calm, so that's what I want to encourage. Okay, that was number 6. This is number 7 of 10. And again, I have an almost full frame. It's probably 80% full of brood, 50% capped, some of it not capped. I do not see my queen right off the bat. And this one is looking like it's, oh, there's the queen right there. If we can see her, she is right there. So, all right, let me just not stress her and go ahead and put her, she's a beautiful light honey color. We'll put her back in there nice and safe. She's on the, she looks like she's looking for a place to lay. Hopefully they'll get those combs drawn out so she'll have a place to lay. Doesn't look like they're far from it. Okay, this one's heavy, so I'm gonna guess that, yep, honey, nectar, but it also has uncapped brood. But the honey nectar is very heavy here. So again, uncapped brood. Looks like it's like 7 days old. Oh shoot. Sorry girls. Did not mean to do that. So sorry. She could really use some more space to lay, in my opinion. Okay, and here it's coming. So they've got it. They're opening, completing that, pulling this out, and completing a place for her to lay. So we've got, this is a great colony. This last one I'm not even going to pull out because it's like the first one. They're working on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull these back into place and say that, you know, this was a great check. And then we're going to leave them alone and let them do what they do. I am going to keep a close eye on them. After they draw out those other 4, looks like these outer 4 frames, she's going to fill those up pretty quickly with, well, they're going to fill them up with food and brood, and I'm going to need to add a super. So I will be considering next week then a super for Hive 3. Alright girls, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Slide another frame down in there. Alright. Glad to have seen her today. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen her, so it's always nice to put eyes on your queen. You don't have to do it every time, but it's nice to see her. Alright. A little bit of smoke to get everybody kind of down off the top. Alright guys, girls, off the top. Alright, down off the top. Alright, I'll cover you up and we're done. Thank you. Let me put the hive beetle trap back in. Okay, that's all there is to do there.